I somewhat agree. I personally, it's very debatable because sometimes women don't know what they want, and like you said, like sometimes we think we know what they want by like doing stuff like cooking and cleaning and like spending more time with them. But like, it's like when the guy approaches them first, obviously they think that they're good looking and like, oh, let me try, to be fair, like, oh, let me try this, let me try that, and it's like at the end we might not get what they want, and then we'll obviously get angry because they approached us first, and it's just like, what did you want in the beginning?
Sex.
Anyway.
Sex.
Yeah, of course. So it's just, but like in this, like, especially like I'm 24 as well. Like I'm like, if you approach me and like you really want, no, like you should know what you like, guys. You should know what you want as well. Like even
Sex.
Yeah. Yeah, like, and then when we don't want that, you look mad.
Do they get mad or do they move on?
No, some of them get mad.
Fair enough.
Both.
All right. So what?
Yeah, both. Yeah, both. Yeah.
Fair enough. So what I'd say is, male and female relationships are transactional. Men want sex, women want relationships. Women control access to sex, men control access to relationships.
That's true.
It's a game that you're playing with a guy. If you can withhold sex long enough for him to kind of get to the point where he feels like he needs to wife you, then you're playing the game right.
And also a lot of guys, if they know you've slept with guys before, like very quickly, they're and they want to date you, but you're making them wait. They're just thinking like, what am I doing here? You didn't make him wait. And so a lot of guys get frustrated and just leave because, you know, it's like you slept with 3 guys on the football team. So why on earth am I waiting for this?
But then guys will do the same
But
thing.
then that just shows you wasn't serious in the first place. Then that just shows that he was just actually there for sex because
No.
Tom got it quicker than I did.
Harry.
No, it shows, one, men value purity. So they don't want a girl that slept with a lot of guys.
But it's fine for them.
But it's fine for them to do.
Many.
Yeah.
Because men and women are different. Like, it's easy for us. You can walk outside. I could walk outside.
But we're all human, no?
What?
Let me
I agree. We're all human. Like, it's not like girls don't want to have sex. But it's valuable to a guy to have a girl that hasn't had as many experiences because it lowers your value the more people you slept with.
I find that
Sadly,
ridiculous.
sadly,
I find that
it's
so
true.
ridiculous.
But in society, it's true.
Why is that?
Society just made it like that.
It's a biological thing.
Yeah,
A girl sleeping
Yeah.
One at a time, guys. One at a time.
Biologically, men and women are different. So historically, men had to ensure paternity. So they had to make sure that the woman that they were sleeping with, like that she was passing on his genes. And so we can't make our biological like need go away. The same way we can't help that we like men taller than us because historically we had to find a guy to protect us. It's just innate in them. They can't help it. So it like how would you feel if you were dating a girl and you found out later, like after you were together, that she slept with 3 of your boys?
Oh my!
No, that's
God.
his boys. Like,
Okay, no, let's say
Done.
three acquaintances. You don't know them well.
that's still the same.
I found out later.
Yeah, later.
Yeah, no, I'd be fuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I
be
knew
upset.
before, then
Acquaintances, of course.
I would have made a choice. Obviously, I wouldn't
Oh,
do it,
yeah.
but
Okay,
I would
okay.
have made a choice to be there. But if I know later and now I'm in deep, then I would be fuming because I've invested all this time, effort, money to know that there's brothers in and around me looking at me going, yeah,
Now,
Now it kind of makes
I've
you
been
look.
there.
now, what if you waited a month to bang her and you found out that all of them slept with her on the first date?
Yeah, I'm fighting everyone. Can't lie.
Because a guy wants you to like view him as the best that like you can do. So if we're going around making one guy wait and giving it to another guy immediately, like to the guy, it's like you don't like him. You liked the other guys more, and you're just settling for the other guy, right? Would you, man? Is that
Yeah, fair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Because men don't like to feel like they're being settled for at all, I don't think. I think Not at men like feeling like a woman is there to settle for him. Men, like you said, does like to feel like he is the best that woman wants, kind of thing. So
The thing is, I think, whoever you get as a partner, they want to be treated like a 10 and you want to be treated like a 10. Whether you are objectively in terms of beauty standards or not isn't the point. The kind of relationship you have with your partner, you should be each other's 10.
This is what I was
Do you get what I'm saying? But is that possible if like a 5 is going for a 10? I don't think so.
I don't
Well,
see anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
That's the problem is I don't think that can happen where everyone gets their first choice because
No.
especially nowadays you have 80% of women sleeping with 20% of guys. So the 5 thinks she's an 8 because she's sleeping with the 8, 9, or 10. And so when she gets married, she's going to view her husband as less. That's another issue with sleeping with a lot of guys. Did you know if you sleep with more than 5 guys, your chance of a happy marriage after 10 years goes from 80% to 25%?
Why?
Why?
Yeah, casual sex. Is
Why?
something.
Because the more men you sleep with, you lose your ability to bond with each one.
Pair bonding.
Yeah, it's pair bonding. So if you sleep with one guy, you're going to compare the next guy to him. If you sleep with 10 guys, you compare all 10. If you sleep with 20, you compare all 20.
And guys hate being compared to other guys.
Well, they hate being, but it makes you more divorced. Like,
Yeah.
You're not likely to be divorced, but you're more likely to leave if you did that because you're with your husband thinking about the last like 10 guys that maybe weren't as good as the one you married.
God damn.
Are you okay?
Yeah, that's just mad. I think that's mad because like
Made you think, innit?
yeah, because wait, but mostly girls. Okay, girls always go for like a relationship. So cool if they sleep with more than 10 people,
More
and then
than
they
5.
find more than 5 people, and they find someone. Are they still gonna be okay? Cool, like he's not as best as Jake. Like, okay,
Well,
I think that's. I don't think that's.
it depends on the girl. It
Yeah.
absolutely depends on the girl.
Okay.
And it depends who she marries. Does she marry a guy that's better than all the guys she slept with, or does she feel like she's settled? Like I'll give you an example. If there's a guy like for me, and I didn't realize what I was doing, right? But if there's a guy that to me is like a 9, right? And he's talking to me, I'm like, why are you talking to me? Because I just
Yeah.
immediately think that he wants like
Yeah,
sex.
yeah.
Because I'm like, you're a little out of my life. I feel like you just
out of my league type
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. And it's because, and I didn't realize that's an innate like response to not wanting to be alpha widowed. And an alpha widow is basically when you sleep with a guy that's so high value, no one else can compare. And so every guy, so your husband might pay for it because you're sleeping with your husband wishing it was the other guy.
Oh, that's disgusting.
God damn.
And I don't know about you, but I've found that there's always girls always have one ex that they like can't get over.
Can't get over.
That they can't, that it doesn't matter who they date after, they're always thinking about that last ex. And when I was in college, I remember just thinking, wow, this is so weird. Like everyone's got that one, and that's everyone's alpha widow. Like I'll give you a story. I tell this story all the time on my show. So there was a girl I went to school with. She was like the girl next door you never would have known. She slept with a guy, or she was dating a guy for like a month freshman year. Okay. And they broke up because he was kind of a player. Like he cheated on her. Like I'm like, a month? Like that's so soon. Yeah, I know. I'm like, you couldn't make it a month. Anyways.
Have you briefed?
Anyway, yeah. So like fast forward 4 years later, she's dating a new guy. This man treats her like a queen. Okay. He bought her a house. She bought her a house, moves her into the house.
Where you find him? Amazon?
They're still together. They're
You
still
find him on Amazon?
no, they're still together to this day. I would say he probably wasn't as like good looking as the guy from freshman year, or had like as much of a smooth talker,
Yeah.
but like good, reliable, responsible guy. Bought her a house, moved her in, all this stuff. We're at a party, okay, and
Oh God.
yeah, I'm at a party. And she's there, and the guy that bought her the house isn't coming, but he's gonna get there in like an hour, okay? And I see her, she goes into the bathroom, and I'm like, why is that? Like, where'd she go? And
Don't say her name.
and she comes, I see her come out of the bathroom with the guy from freshman
For
year.
fuck's sake.
She was sleeping with him in the bath. I don't know how long or what happened. I just was like,
And he's gonna
and you
come
never
to the
would have known
party.
because she was like the girl next door. And yeah, she's like still with the other guy today.
What is?
And that's so when I think of alpha widow, that's what I think of.
Was she drunk?
I don't know,
that's not
probably. Yeah.
No.
Not an excuse.
No,
Not an
no,
excuse.
I don't like. I wasn't super close with her like that. We were just on the like. We just like we're the same friends, right? But I was like, oh my god, this happened so long. This is for like she's probably hooking up with him the whole time. And so when I think of an alpha, like that's the problem when you get a bigger and bigger body count is like you're more likely to find a guy that like next guy can't compete with, especially if you're batting out of your league.
Wow. A house and you still slept with the other guy.
That's tough.
He must. Did he find
Some
out?
of y'all started thinking,
I don't know. I don't like it. It wasn't.
yo.
I was a senior, so I was just about to like leave the school. So I was just like, I'm graduating. I'm not gonna like.
That's what left.
I'm sorry, but men really shouldn't lead with their wallets when it comes to, you know, in engaging with females.
They should not.
They really
They
shouldn't.
should not.
And they should.
Look, money is a bonus. Yeah, it's a nice thing to have. Yeah, it's a nice thing to flaunt, and it's a nice thing to spend on your partner. Yeah, but if you're gonna buy a house and then just
He didn't.
a lot.
The guy didn't lead with his wallet. It was after a couple years.
that's a bit different.
Yeah, they were together for like a minute. Like,
But if he's getting cheated on,
but he didn't know. I'm telling you, like some guys, and I maybe you guys would disagree, but I don't think the boyfriends. I think it's very hard for men to tell if you're the girl's second choice because you might not be fighting all the time. You might you really probably won't ever know. The friends know. The
girlfriends.
Yeah, the
girlfriends
and
know.
they won't tell you either.
The family
They're
might
not. They're not gonna tell you.
Are you going to tell the girlfriend if your friend's cheating?
Exactly. Yes,
It's the same-
I personally,
I will.
I would.
I don't care.
I know. I
I
mean,
personally, I would.
I don't care. I'm sorry.
You would what?
So okay.
Let's go around.
Let's say your friend. Let's say she has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
She's cheating.
Oh,
Yeah.
if she's cheating.
Yeah, you know.
And I know.
Do you tell her boyfriend?
hell no.
Yes. Yeah. Right.
No, if the guy is cheating on her.
No, I'm talking about your
the other way
friend.
around.
No, but I'm saying if the guy cheating on her, I'll tell you.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
of
but
course.
that's
Oh,
the
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think both genders are loyal to each other in that way.
Exactly.
But we're not gonna snitch if our girl's cheating or if the guy's cheating.
That's the thing. So look, I've been friends with LJ since we were like 14 years. I was 14 years old. He's 16.
Right.
Yeah? Like we've been friends for over 10 years.
right.
If I knew that he had a wife and he was cheating on her, I think I could look him in the eye and say we would probably fight. I think I could look him in the eye and just genuinely just say
That wasn't
like,
the question.
Would you? I mean, you might.
I would have something to say.
Well, yeah, you might say it to him, but you're not gonna go to his wife.
Well, I would probably give him an ultimatum and say, if you aren't going to tell your wife,
Right, but you're an exception.
Something's gonna
You're
happen.
An exception. You're not the rule.
Sure,
You're not,
perhaps
like,
that's
most
the
men-
case.
Nah, he's capping. No, you
think I'm capping?
No, I don't
You think I'm capping?
Hear me out. I think you're capping on the sense that if you were in the situation, yes, I believe you'd get angry with him.
I am more
Wait,
loyal
let
to
me
my
finish.
principles
Let me-
than I am my
let-
friends.
Let me finish.
Go on.
I think you'd get at him. I think as a man of principle, you would speak to him, you'd fight him, you'd have that discussion with him.
Yeah.
I don't think you would go
Go to the wife.
To the
Me
wife.
personally.
I don't think it's right.
Okay,
marriage-
I
a
agree.
bond is
It's
between-
not right for me to directly speak to her.
Hear me out.
Sorry, go.
A bond is between two people. They're in a relationship together. There is no third person.
Yeah. Right.
The moment you go
That's
and
what
interfere in that, right, you're playing a dangerous game.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. It is
You
a dangerous game.
You don't know that she may already know that he's cheating.
Yeah.
But she's happy with the benefits. The moment you come, no, hear me out. The moment
What
you
benefits to cheating?
so women marry or are in relationships mainly for status.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
understand-
I get that. I get that.
Let me finish.
Go on.
They understand that if they are with a man of high value, they are willing to compromise the idea of cheating because they understand that they may not be able to get another man of that kind of value or status. So they are willing to go through the bullshit as long as it's not out in the open and people don't know.
And
Yeah, he's right. I can't lie.
and girls are more attracted to guys that cheat. I mean, why do you think they say men are trash? Why do you think they're always complaining about getting cheated on? We pick them. Like, because historically, there's biological roots to everything. So historically, if a man could take care of other women, that meant that he could take care of us. So if we see that he's taking care of another woman, then we're attracted to that. It's kind of messed up. But how many girls do you know that get cheated on and go back?